Right guys, this is part 2 of the Hongik University area in South Korea, Seoul. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, watch my previous video. It will all make sense. Let's go for another walk. Just to start off with, we'll do the old waiting for the pedestrian crossing again. This is obviously one of the main roads. It's, what is it, 5 lanes in one direction and 4 or 5 in the other as well. Busy road. This one unfortunately doesn't have a countdown timer. Most intersections will have a countdown timer, so handy to tell you whether you need to speed up or slow down. But yeah, wasn't too long at all, which is good. So this is the side that I was staying on when I first arrived in Seoul. I probably prefer the first area compared to this one, although this is, I think, more aesthetically pleasing and nice to look at. The other area has more restaurants, has more bars, and has a bit more life to it than this one. Although this one's still busy, yeah, if I was going to stay anywhere, I'd probably stay in the first area. Just an FYI. But basically that's the subway there, comes straight out into this beautiful area here. Again, it's still the university area. So yeah, plenty of young crowd, and it's just non-stop people walking down the street, going to and from the train station and just hanging out here. Given it's Friday night, kind of wish I planned this a little bit better yet again and stayed here for the weekend, because yeah, it's just got a good vibe about it. This place, it's got a good feel. You know, on a Friday night it's just going to be awesome, or on a weekend in general. So I would plan it that way if I was coming here again. But yeah, it's just this walking path that goes down on either side of the grass and the trees here. This just looks really nice. Again, for them not to put hotels or apartments or restaurants or anything in this strip is just such good thinking in an area such as this. Right, on the right here we've got Craft Hands, a Korean craft beer brewery. It's about 4 floors. Awesome little place. But on the right hand side, unfortunately, it's mainly photo studios. Things that Koreans love is taking photos of themselves. I think I've mentioned before in one of my previous videos, is pretty much all the right hand side is photo studios and piercing. So what they'll do is they'll go into their studios and they'll put on makeup and do themselves up and just take selfies of themselves. And it's basically shops full of them. On the left hand side you've got a few more restaurants and clothing shops, but yeah, this place I think is just nicer for walking down. You see people cut laps up and down here all the time with their dogs, and just generally walking in general. Good English again. Then you've got the beauty shop over there with a bar on top that will come alive tonight, no doubt. And then yeah, we're just coming to the end of it, just up here. Well, it keeps on going and going. The shops do stop, and it does actually turn into a very nice park. Not that this isn't here, I reckon it's really good. It's basic, it's simple, does the job. There's a pub and club over there with multiple levels of different shops. Korean restaurants. I'm not sure what it is, but there's a lot of Korean people here, born in Korea, that have American accents. I'm assuming it's because they work for American companies, but there's significant amounts of American accents, and yeah, it's interesting. I won't say any more than that. But I just stayed down that street there. Again, it just keeps on going into restaurants and bars, but of a lesser amount than the first place that I showed you. I mean, it's got this beautiful path here, park, water features. There's actually a track that you can do. There's a map back there for tourists where you can walk through all of these kind of path settings in this area. They all link up to one another, so it's a nice little path that you can walk around. But yeah, I'll probably finish it here. There's not much more to see. The path just continues on. But again, I give them credit because I reckon this is a brilliant idea. Just to have this separated for pedestrian use. Yeah, it's just a really nice place. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Off to Beijing tomorrow, last stop of Asia, and I'll have a crack at posting there. Although YouTube and well, basically everything I use, YouTube, Facebook and Instagram, are all blocked over there. I think I've worked out a workaround. We'll see how that goes. If I haven't, then I'll upload again in about a week. So hang in there if you're craving a bit of Sam walkthrough action. Anyways, I'll leave it there, and cheers. I'll have a good one.